Podcast. I'm your host, Nip Swag. We have your host,
Frisco,
and super special guest from the Smart Love Podcast.
Hi, everyone. Here.
LaDonna from the Smart Love Podcast, for sure. So, today we're talking about family matters. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. I want to know one thing. First off, is the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef over? And we want to talk about the importance of families and family fallouts and making up with your family. I felt the parallel because, Kendrick and Drake fell out. They wasn't always on bad terms. They went on tour together. They've done songs together. They've done this. They've done that. They in the same industry. And the industry is like a family. So family fallouts, Drake and Kendrick beef, Frisco and LaDonna, let's go.
Okay, so like Frisco and I was just talking about this. Like, do you know the origin of the Drake Kendrick beef? Like,
I believe
was it really?
It was like a bunch of sneak disses, and then I believe it was J. Cole said something about the big three, and it was him, Drake.
That was after, but it was supposedly there was a song where he Kendrick called out all the rappers, just kind of
yeah, that song.
Him and Big Sean.
I know what that. I heard about that song. Yeah.
Yeah, they played his verse over and over and over and over. Okay. And I guess he was basically saying, "I'm better than y'all niggas," and
I'm better.
He is.
Everybody. It's just a big competition thing. You know what I mean?
But why?
Because it ain't no real beef.
Something to say. You're not on that level. There's tiers to this.
I mean, Drake
levels to this.
Drake he's got the hits, he's got the pop charts and the billboards. And he just don't have a Grammy. You know what I mean?
But he don't have a Grammy?
No, he don't have a Grammy. He don't have a Grammy. Kendrick did. But Drake don't. And that's why Drake always had his own little Grammy Awards, his own little show, because he was always talking about the Grammys is basically bullshit. He's been nominated, but he doesn't have a Grammy.
Okay.
So
adding more salt to the wound. Okay.
Exactly. So with that being said, he put the song out basically calling out all the stuff he don't really like about Drake. And there's a lot of stuff he really don't like about Drake.
Within good reason.
And then when you think about it,
I don't like that shit about Drake.
My cousin used to say these things about Drake and she can't stand it. I'm like, he just tripping. Like, why do you don't like him? And then when she would break it down and when you listen to what Kendrick said, I'm like, damn, Drake be monopolizing off the black side, don't he?
Real time colonizer?
I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I've seen about Drake, you know what I mean? So I just take him as a song-for-song basis. But as far as a extreme lyricist, a real wordsmith, he got a lot of nice songs. I like a lot of his songs. He'd turn the club up for sure.
Right.
And he say a lot of fancy stuff, but he's still a lot of stuff.
I mean, he runs a little way.
He has writers though. He admits to that. That's not.
Who don't though? Everybody got writers. You know what I mean? For real.
But I feel like the slick shit is usually his writers, not him, because he's not. You have not lived this life. You're not from this good.
I be in the six.
Where you come from?
I'm like the six.
Who you be by?
He came from the Degrassi.
The who?
Degrassi.
Degrassi.
That's in Canada, isn't it?
Huh?
Degrassi, where is that?
That was a TV show that he was on, and he was in a wheelchair. That's where Drake originally came from. He was a character before he started rapping. Google it.
Okay, so going back to the title, since you were you go first to talk about your family matters.
I mean, family matters. I'm on a family trip right now. I'm being ostracized by my co-host for taking a family trip. I'm out here, celebrating with my cousins and my brothers and all them, and I'm like, Initially I was like, oh, I'm gonna come on this day and I'm gonna spend a day or two, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me take this time out because family is important. And we just suffered a lot of losses. I'm seeing a lot of family fallouts and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, look, family matters. All these family fallouts is ridiculous. And it just made me think about the Drake and Kendrick beef. And they got a song called Family Matters. So that's why I kind of like tied everything in, because that's just how I felt today. Like, family matters, and they not like us. They not like us. And I was like, I hope this stupid beef is over with, and they not like us. And I ain't gonna lie, that song, I hope that song just ended because I keep hearing that in my head. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be anything coming back from Drake's side. I don't think there's a.
I mean, just leave it alone.
Just leave it alone.
At this point, just.
I mean, this wasn't like a career-ending beef like Ja Rule. Like, whatever happened to Ja Rule? 50.
Nah, that was a serious thing. I think they got into a fight or two at some awards or something when they ran into each other. Like, that was like real serious. Like, you know,
Yeah,
90s, early 2000s beef, you couldn't have no. This was like you want a piece of cake beef? No, this was like, that was real steak back in the 90s and early 2000s. They might literally see, like, I didn't fear nobody getting hurt from this beef. I felt like they would see each other and roll their eyes at each other and smack his lips. Like, oh, there he goes.
Like, roll his eyes.
I'm going to rap you to death, you know. But earlier, they might really. What you say about my mama?
Don't roll my eyes.
Yeah. It was definitely like in the streets. That's Ja Rule 50 beef. Similar to the East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, like Pac and them, that was a real problem. They ran into each other like, oh, you know, somebody might get hurt for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't think nobody would get hurt from this beef.
Nobody would get hurt from this beef.
It was more breakdance fighting or something.
No, it's more like ego hurt.
That's all it is. Because neither one is going to suffer financially.
Right.
It's just, like you said, ego hurt.
I don't know. Drake might lose a few fans because he got on that boy heavily.
Yeah. I'm kind of looking at him sideways.
Right.
I'll be trying to listen. Like, let me see what he talked about.
No, I already heard it.
I hear
Kendrick, you like, damn.
But it don't make you go back and listen to Drake.
No, it made
all the slick shit.
It made me feel like I shouldn't be listening to him. like when I listen to Kendrick, I be like, I guess I shouldn't be listening to Drake anymore.
Right.
So I turn it down.
I feel like I'm disrespecting the black race.
I do, for real. I just feel like I'm just gonna drive around just not playing shit.
Nah, he went bad on that boy for real.
He did.
But it was just
especially over that Bay Area beat.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just a hot song.
It's a hot song. It's a hot song.
But I mean, I guess what goes around comes around, because I'll still listen to back right now just because it's a hot song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though you talking about Meek, he just went crazy on that song. I hate that for you, buddy. That song will forever be on playlists from now on. Like, they not like that.
Yeah.
It'll be on playlists from now on. And it's going to turn the party up, yeah? It's talking about you, and it's going to feel like they dancing on your head, but, you know, that's just how it goes. That's a hot joint he dropped on your head.
It was. It was.
So, question. Are we going to talk about our family fallouts? Is that what you want to talk about? And how that happened? Because...
Right, because those
fallouts.
We can talk about it in general. We got to talk about Cousin Nene that stole your curl activator in '87 and get it. I still ain't talked to her yet, but you know what I mean? Just the point of reconciling with your family, you know what I mean? And being there, not before the fallout, showing love to your family. I just thought it was just majorly important because it's majorly important. You feel me? It's very necessary.
It is very necessary. So before we were so rudely interrupted,
right?
We were talking about some major fallouts in our families. And I was saying that it usually happens like around a death.
Yeah.
But Frisco remembered a fallout around her wedding. And I also had a fallout around my wedding. So just thinking back on that, like what typically causes like family fallouts? Is it like money, jealousy, envy?
All of that. All of that.
I mean, it could be. It's so many. There's so many reasons why I've seen family fallout.
It could be, anything, but I believe it all usually rolls back around to envy and jealousy, realistically. Especially when it comes to, like you said, a death, because they're usually somebody fighting over something financial. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Someone can't afford to do this, and someone can afford to do this, and they feel like they have to do everything because that person can't, you know what I mean, contribute as much.
Yeah.
It can be something like that. When it comes to the wedding situation, oh God, let me start. The wedding situation, I mean, the person's getting married, and the other people who are probably having the fallout or the issue probably aren't married, or are probably in a situation that they are not happy in. You know what I mean? Or they probably can't afford to pay for certain things and do everything that everybody else can do. Like, it can go on and on. And usually when you really sit and think about it, it all comes back around to either like jealousy or envy. You know what I mean? Because what are we falling out for if we're both equal and we all love each other, we're all here to help and support each other.
Exactly.
Just because I made this and you made that, or I'm getting married and you're not, or I have kids and you don't. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make me better than you or not or less or whatever. Because I've gone through that.
The perfect example of family fallouts is like Soul Food. They fought that whole movie. You know what I mean? They fought the whole movie. You know, they was a family, but man, Terry paying for everything. This person doing everything. That person this person ain't doing nothing. This person still living there. That person mama did. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be so much tension because nobody wanna, and when they do sit down, they still arguing. You know what I mean? I feel like money is a big reason why people fall out. Things that have happened, like somebody did something to somebody that they shouldn't have did, and now the family is split. Like in the olden days, the family would sweep all that stuff under the rug to keep the family together. Like, you know what I mean? But nowadays, with this hypersensitive society we got, ain't nobody sweeping nothing under no rug no more. Like, look, so-and-so did this, so-and-so ran off with that, and it's up. I don't care if family or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like and it could go back to childhood.
For sure.
Y'all ask me with your own children.
Right.
And you still mad about
something that happened 35 years ago. Billy?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I still feel some kind of way about some stuff that happened. You know what I mean? For real.
Okay, well, go talk to your therapist and forgive.
And I do.
Yeah.
And I still do feel like that. That ain't gonna change the way I feel about it, for sure.
You can still forgive.
I'm trying to think, do I have any animosity?
I moved on, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think it impacts you differently when it's your family, because you feel like these are the people that's supposed to be close to me. These are the people that I'm supposed to be able to trust and depend on. And you know what I mean? These are the people that I felt like would never do me like that.
They say the ones closest to you.
These are the people I showed the most love to. These are the people, you know what I mean? These are the people that I'm willing to protect, no questions asked. These are the people. So when it do come into play with family fallouts, it gets real deep. You know what I mean? It could be over something minor, but you just be so appalled and offended and hurt because the trust is betrayed.
Right. But so what would it take for you to move on? Are you waiting on an apology? Are you waiting on, accountability?
I mean, I move on anyway, but the relationship be damaged. Like, for me personally, like, I wouldn't do something physically to somebody that I'm related to. I would just cut you off. But that hurts the same, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I ain't gonna do nothing to you, get that pass because we related, we got blood for real. I ain't gonna do nothing to you for real, but I ain't gonna fool with you, which oftentimes might be worse. You know what I mean? It hurt both of us. It don't just hurt them. That hurt me too because I had love for you and I wanted to fool with you and you my family and you know what I mean? And you can still call me if something happened to you and I'll still be there. But it's the connection is disconnected and now I hate that for us. You know what I mean? Because I'm a very family oriented person. Like I keep it with
and I hate like
most of my family.
Like where you have events and it's like you don't know if you should invite one person because they not talking to this person and then you know.
Oh my God!
Nobody wins when the family. Nobody wins when the family feuds. You feel me? That's the real statement for real.
You said what?
I said nobody wins when the family feuds. That's the realest statement for real.
Exactly. And I need a team to go on Family Feud with. Like, let's stop feuding and let's go get this money.
Yeah.
Child. No, we have a nice, strong squad in my family. I think
the Black family has been attacked.
We'll probably fall out based on who I pick to come on a team.
Oh, and then you got why you got to ask me though? Oh, you think I'm smart enough? How does that even? See?
So who won the Kendrick Drake beef, ladies?
Wait, what?
Who won the Kendrick Drake beef?
Kendrick.
Oh, obviously. Easily.
He won it with Euphoria. Mm-hmm. Then he won it again with Family Matters. And then he just sealed the deal with
so you say he won every round? It was an undisputed.
He literally released
every round, hands down.
3 songs and destroyed them all 3. Like,
okay, I'll go for that.
Disagree?
Huh?
Do you disagree? As an artist,
honestly,
as a musician,
I didn't even follow it. I don't even know none of the songs for none of the beef, but I do know they not like us.
You picked the topic.
You were supposed to go do your homework. What are we talking about?
You asked the question, and you don't even.
But that's a perspective too, though. I didn't care about their stupid little beef.
Neither did we.
But I do like that they not like us song, though.
He came to me.
That is definitely a perspective.
Or Drake beef. Like, why? I'll show you the text, nigga, I swear. But he don't even know the songs. You
ain't even listen.
I know they not like us. That had to kill.
You see this water bottle?
Huh?
You see this water bottle?
I mean,
yeah, I do. It's generic. Get you some spring water.
Okay, so what are you following?
Huh?
You heard us. What are you following in pop culture since you're not following the Kendrick and Lamar and Drake beef?
You want to talk about Trump?
No, I've been actually watching. Oh yeah, I did just hear about him getting found guilty on every single charge. So hopefully that'll keep him.
And yet he's still running for president. We really need to have an episode about how fucked we are going to be as a country. Real shit. People don't realize this, but who the hell else is going to run against Trump? Biden? Is running. Biden is the only other person running up against Trump.
Biden about to die. I think Kamala.
Thank you.
I think Kamala or Michelle Obama should run right now. Kamala or Michelle Obama. Let's go.
He said no.
Listen, I'll vote for Michelle. I heard she was finna run.
No, she not.
I would vote for her.
You ain't heard
I'd voted for her. I heard that on something like that.
Obama is in her ear all the time. Barack be like, Michelle, no. You see how this shit didn't age to me. You see how they're trying to tear down our beautiful black family.
And then cause a whole race.
Oh, he's going to have to do everything in the bedroom, running the country with her. Because she's going to come, Barack, what do I do?
Well, obviously, yes, she's going to do that. Yes. But still, I guarantee you, he is like, no,
as a protector, he is not about to put
He is not about to. I don't see him.
For what? He didn't get paid that much money to be the president.
Like, they chilling right now. Like, what? She got enough. She got power.
Exactly.
I mean, but I would trust her with the country
Hell yeah.
more than I would anybody else.
Versus
Kamala.
goddamn Biden is fucking C now. Trump is a goddamn fucking felon. Like,
Kamala might need to do it, I guess. She done got this far. She might as well. I'll vote for her before I vote for Trump. Huh? Kamala.
oh, you I mean, out of all them three, I mean,
it makes the most sense for the vice president to run. The hell, the vice president's always running, so it makes the most sense for Kamala to run, for real.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed, because I don't know what's going to happen now. This shit is crazy.
I'm like, we need to plan a mass exodus of this motherfucking country. There are countries offering dual citizenship.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I seen that over there in Rwanda and whatnot.
Those are the ones that stay.
I already left them in California, but leaving the country.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. It ain't nothing to me. As long as they speak enough English for me to buy food from the grocery store, we Gucci.
Wait, what?
What'd I say?
Yeah, I'm with that. I mean, like,
I'll blow this popsicle stand in a second. Interest rates at 10% for houses and 20% for cars. Hell yeah. Where we at? Guatemala?
Here we go. Let's go.
Where we at? Rwanda? Let's go. I could buy a whole field for 5Gs. Let's do it.
Let's go.
How did we even get to this point right now? Like,
set up shop. OTC.
So,
my little cousin's over here peeking. It's her birthday. We out here for her trip. She's an avid watcher of the Necessary Unnecessary podcast. She calls me often and tells me about what I said and what I did and what Frisco said and what Frisco did. And so she's the reason why I'm not there with you guys, because we're celebrating her birthday. Welcome to the 40 Club.
So who didn't y'all invite on a birthday trip? Who didn't y'all invite on a birthday trip that's gonna be mad?
Oh, Mac Dre and them. Mac Dre said, yeah, you ain't invited to near nothing. It's one of his birthdays.
Ooh.
But it wasn't for kids. He's only 8. He couldn't come to New Orleans and turn up.
25 and up.
sorry, you already got
He said it's a 25 and up.
30.
Holy Hot is hot about it. But he too cool to be hot, so he ain't that hot about it. Holy Hot, I couldn't speak for it, but we out here, we doing the cousins and brothers. My brother's here, it's lit. You feel me? So I really wanted to come and not just come make an appearance. There's a lot of places I just make an appearance. I really wanted to come in and spend time with the family. You feel me? Like real talk.
Can you bring me some food back, please?
Huh?
Can you bring me some food back?
I'll bring you back a biscuit and 1 crawfish with your.
I thought it was Family Matters.
Right.
Yeah. They do.
Days.
Okay, what's your necessary and unnecessary, Frisco, about the Drake and Kendrick beef and family fallouts and family love? All of the above. What's your all of the above?
Screw Kendrick Lamar and Drake, because neither one of them are going to give me $1. So get them, but the necessary about Family Matters, I would say just being real with your family members. If you have a problem or an issue, talk it out, because they're not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
And you holding on to that beef or that negative energy or whatever it is, there's going to come a day where they're going to be gone and you're going to regret not squashing that beef. So that's one thing. And then the unnecessary is having beef in the first place. Like, your family, blood is thicker than water. You're supposed to be there no matter what, up and down. So yeah, that's mine.
LaDonna?
Okay, so in regards to the Drake Kendrick Lamar beef, I'm all for it. Coming straight from Cali with this, okay? California peach speaking here. And it has actually inspired this is a shameless plug, but has inspired my new t-shirt line that I've dropped with my best friend, my Bay Area Bay, and it's all around whatever you are, they not like us.
Oh.
Real kings, they not like us. Real women, they not like us. You know, so check us out, Bay Area, they not like us.
Yeah, I'll
coming soon.
Sure. I need one of those.
I got you. In regards to family, so unnecessary, I think it's definitely unnecessary to hold on to feuds from childhood.
Yes.
That's keeping you from your family, your blood, like, because, like, my dad used to always say, like, it's us against them.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't have turmoil amongst us.
Right.
When it's time to fight them.
That's right.
Okay.
You gotta keep the kingdom strong.
Keep the kingdom strong. So it's unnecessary to carry feuds for a long time. But I think it's necessary to forgive, talk. And it's not even for the other person, it's for you.
Right.
Because I think there's the saying is something like, you know, holding on to pain is like you're drinking the poison expecting the other person to die.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
let it go and live a happier life.
Indubitably.
For sure. Okay, so my necessary is to, first of all, keep from falling out with your family, and then, you know, I have to make up for sure. Second of all, it's like the necessary and unnecessary of the Kendrick Drake beef is like, wasn't nobody gonna get hurt, so it wasn't no beef. It was a rap battle. Let's just stop calling it a beef. It was a rap battle.
Pretty much.
You know, it was not a beef. Sorry. And you know, show love, man. Show love. Show love, cuz.
That's necessary.
That is my necessary above all things. Show love, cuz. Smart.
Unnecessary.
I said the unnecessary is the rap beef that ain't a beef.
Well, we don't talk about that. We talk about
It's a rap battle.
That's important.
That was unnecessary, but it was entertaining, but very unnecessary, though. You feel me?
Okay, so what's your necessary, unnecessary about family?
It's necessary to be present with your family. Necessary to be loving and caring and understanding and, you know, connected and supportive and all these things for your family. You're supposed to be family first. You know what I mean? A lot of people got different families, different kind of families, and some people don't even have families, you know. But if you are blessed enough to have a big family, a close-knit family, then that's something that everybody don't have. You need to use that and cherish that and support that and, you know, be active in that. Don't be the person that hard to reach or not reaching out to your family. You know what I mean? If they're available for you to do that, because I deal with foster kids on a day-to-day basis. They wish they had anybody they could call, you feel me? So it's very necessary to be involved. Your stupid little life ain't that important to where you can't be involved with your family. You ain't that busy, because return a call or something. You know what I mean? You ain't got to pick up every time they call, but be active. Be active, though. You know what I mean? Don't ignore your family. You ain't really got no good reason to. So that's the unnecessary of it. And, you know, it's necessary and it's necessary and it's unnecessary for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I miss like cousins. Like,
yeah.
It's like,
I remember them big family gatherings with all sides of the family. It would be lit in the 90s and 80s. You know what I mean?
What?
Everybody would be
cousins. What happened to the
cousins? It'd be lit.
Where are all the cousins?
We call them.
Cousins now?
They in your phone. Though your mama got their number, call them.
And right, so our kids don't have what we had growing up. It's like your best friends or your cousins. Like you got a whole.
Yeah, definitely. I fool with my cousins heavy. That's why I got to shake y'all for the week, so I can.
Yeah, we hold on to at least one good cousin. Everybody got their favorite cousin.
Oh, you know, I got a couple of them. So you know,
But you invest in your family though. You'll never regret investing in your family though. I'll say that. Unless they cross you or something like that. But if you got good people in your family, you invest in those people, you feel me? You know, invest in that relationship. It ain't monetary, it is spiritual, it's soul fulfilling, and you know, it's a pleasure to have a good family for sure.
Sure.
No.
Shout out to my cousin Bow's his birthday today. He passed away like a year ago. We celebrating that too out here for sure, man.
Aw.
Today is his birthday, man. I got my shirt on with my cousin on, man. We used to be rocking heavy. That was my favorite. My favorite cousin. I'm sorry, all my cousins that was.
See, now you got to create some beef there already.
They know I love them all, though. But, you know, everybody kind of knew, but, you know, it's all good. All right, we out, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you, LaDonna. Thank you, Frisco. Thank you, everybody that tuned in, man. We'll see you next week, and it's been a treat. And we out.